What up, YouTube? Agent Persuasion here, and I'm here with my boy Slim, and we're here at the 2023 Yu-Gi-Oh! Nationals event for qualifying for Worlds, and we're here with my boy QB, Quinton Brown.
What's up?
And you were playing what deck, my friend?
I played Bystial Mannadium Synchro.
Oh, Jesus Christ. And you got top 32 with this deck, so you obviously won the free prize card for doing that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, not just to win them at this time.
Not this time.
Not this time.
Got a little lucky, but it is what it is.
Hell yeah, and this is one of my favorite people right here, and we always got to be playing at Nats, bro. I swear to God, like QB's name? Yeah, that's QB.
If we don't play, you probably won't see me.
You probably right. That's facts. That's facts. All right, man. Let's go ahead and get to this profile and show off this goo, bro. Let's see it.
So I decided to play Bystial Mannadium Synchro. So first I'll play the new card that came out in Brothers of Legend, which Brother of Legends with Assault Synchron. Basically what it does is pay 700, so summon itself, locking the synchros while it's face up. And then it's a level 2 tuner. And then when it's in the grave, you can banish it when a synchro dragon is tributed and bring that dragon back out. Basically why it's in the deck is because since I played Bystials, it combos really well with that and Excel Synchron or Excel Stardust Dragon.
Stardust Dragon.
Because when this is in the grave, you can have Excel Stardust Dragon, you can tribute it off, make a synchro, and then banish, bring it back out. The Bystial you summon off of it, it'll bring this back out, and you have 2 10s for free.
Yeah, which is crazy.
It's broken. It also helps you extend through Joel. That's a card that we kind of like were worried about at the event, which is like you need more extenders to play through Joel and kind of like do Omega type stuff.
Yeah.
Scareclaws, I played 1 reach art. We could have played more, but we just couldn't fit it in. We were trying to stay as close to 40 as possible, so some things just had to be one ofs, and we just had to like hope when we played against Cash it didn't get banished, things like that. Played like 2 caches, maybe 1, and it never came up where we needed multiple. But we filled the other spot with like another card coming soon, just to fill the other name. For the Manadium cards, we played 3 Rune Heart, 3 Fearless, 3 Meek. So this is the best one. When this one gets destroyed, it lets you bring out another one from the deck, make it level 4, and so that really comes up with like Room Heart and Reach Heart to make like the Excel Synchron. Room Heart, when it's summoned, you can search out a Mannadium card, and you can also, when it's in your hand, you can target a Mannadium card and pop it, or a 15/21 monster. So it comes up as an extender. And Fearless, worst one, I side out 1 most of the time, going versus like both side, just because it's just, you don't really need to see it that much. Basically what it does when it gets destroyed, you float another one out, and then it gives your synchro monster 500 attack during the battle phase. So basically it's 9 level 2 tuners. Meek and Fearless can both be summoned when you have a 15/21 or VC Starfrost on the board, so they're basically extenders as well. You just need to make sure when you have Peaceful on the board, make sure you don't have any tuners in the grave so that your Room Heart isn't not 16/22 or something like that. You can't special them.
Yeah.
But cards were broken. They're just really extenders, big combo deck. So basically just trying to get to VC Starfrost. Been playing this card for a hot minute. I think the card is broken. And it's just like, because it goes between a lot of different engines, there's so many different ways to search it, depending on what kind of list you want to play. But it's a level 6 tuner, so it combos well with your Rune Heart and your Reach Heart. Also, it lets you get into your Scareclaw engine. So because it's so searchable, it's probably the biggest connection in the deck. So you just need to make sure that you're getting to this card during your combo, so that you can make Vicious Astrolabe, which also is a great card. For going second cards, we played 3 Ash, 3 Lebellion, Listen going second, 3 other Bystials. So 1 Magma, 1 Jerusalem, 1 Sorinier. Literally space. Talking to Mark, he wanted to play multiple Magma, and I was just like, when we were building the list, I was like, put 1 in, and we'll see how much space we have at the end to like get it in there. So when we built the list, there's not enough space, so we played 1. So this helps you play around Dark a little more, because we just get regained, and then it's just a level 8, so you can use it with your level 2s, or you do the level 2s with this to make like Omega. There's a whole bunch of different combos you can do, and these are just the best levels. We tested out sprites and other stuff, but because these are level 6s, and they can also function as hand traps in other matchups, we decided to just go with the Bystial route. For spells, played Rhoda. This is a card I was talking about earlier, why we played 1 Reach Heart, because this card basically is Reach Heart or Room Heart, whichever one you need. So usually you just want to get your Reach Heart off of the Scareclaw field spell. Regain to get off Rebellion, plays around Dark Ruler, also lets you kind of grind a little bit better because you just draw a lot of cards. Scareclaw Arrival, again we played a 1 of. Get it off Reach Heart. Just a Monster Reborn, another extender, and then Reach Phobia. Basically, this is the extent of the Scareclaw engine. It's like 1 of this, and then 1 Reach Heart. That's all you really need, in my opinion. If it gets banished off for cash, then oh well. You don't really, in my opinion, you don't really want to draw these cards. You just want to search them through your engine, because then you just get more pluses that way. In my opinion.
Is that the thing that popped my Baguska?
It was the thing that popped
I haven't forgot about that card.
That's also what it does. There's 3 defense position monsters on the board. You can pop any card on the board. So a lot of times I just put all my stuff in defense, and then your opponent kind of forgets. Maybe
I mislooked over there.
And then next thing you know, it's just like, oh, I'll pop a card just for free. It also counts their monsters as well. It doesn't see just yours.
Yeah,
so,
I totally punted right there.
It was cards broken.
How about Baguska?
2 obsessions. Card we liked the 3, but we again the space issues we cut it down to 2. Pops a monster on your side of the field and then searches Peaceful Planet, or if you already have Peaceful Planet face up on the field, then it searches any Manadium spell or trap card. So it turns your Meek into an extender plus searching the field spell, which is the Thesis. So it's all just like goes into a chain to where like you just get to your whole engine, and then now you just have a whole bunch of monsters that are free. And then the card that kind of like, I guess, makes it that kind of broken in my opinion.
That card's crap.
Peaceful Planet Calarium. What it does is searches any Mannadium or Starfrost, so it's just another name for Starfrost. And then any Mannadium monster. And then when a tuner is destroyed by battle or card effect, it doesn't matter if it's into the graveyard or banished, you can bring that tuner back out. So basically use your Visas, pop your Meek, or use Runeheart, pop Meek, and now you have 2 Meeks plus your Runeheart, which is also a level 4 Meek. So then you can make Excel, and then it's just free monsters. And then you just keep going and going, and now that you get the Visas, then you can just get the Scareclaw field spell, and then that gets to that Scareclaw engine, and now you're going again. To be honest, I played through like most boards, killed a lot of people, just going second. Probably won like 5 or 6 die rolls, but just stealing a game when they kind of like don't know what's coming is really broken.
Yeah.
And then for other going second cards, we played 3 Thrust, 1 Duster, 2 Talents. Mark decided to play 3 Talents because he doesn't like 2-0s, but I'm okay playing 2-0s.
Mm-hmm.
So these are the rest of our going second engine. We didn't play Dark Ruler. We're trying to kill him.
He's trying to kill him.
I'm here for 2 turns. I'm here for your turn and my turn. If I don't kill you, then cool, you got that game. But I'm just gonna try again next game.
Yeah.
Can't complain. Worked perfectly. Duster is there to respect Johnny's rooting
My
son
deck. You're welcome, QB.
respect like lab and things like that. It's also thrustable in some of those matchups because when they go like against the lab deck, if you force the heavily prison, now you can get access to Duster and you just Duster them, and now like they don't have any follow up.
Yeah.
And it's just broken against those type of decks. It's easy to force like effects, even in the trap matchups. You can still force effects.
Yeah.
So this is why we played that. Card's broken. Also, we just thought this was the K-Verse cash. You just get talent. They go Shangri-La, Summon Fenrir. You get thrust. You thrust them. Get talents. Talents. Take one of them, whichever one they let you have. And now you don't have to worry about the Rise Heart.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Last card, reframing. Synchronity Barrier.
I lost to that card.
So
that card's crazy.
Card's broken. When you have a single monster on the board and it gets the activation of any card, and then if you have 15, 21 or Visas in the grave, then it also destroys that card as well. In your grave, you're able to banish it and then put Manadium cards back into the deck. But it's basically just another card that we wanted to play around Dark Ruler as we're doing our combo. You can get Obsession if you already have Peaceful. You get off the Runeheart if you already have Peaceful. So you just get it. It's just a good card. Also, you make your board you're forced your opponent to have 2 board breakers.
Yeah, which is really hard against your ending board I kept seeing.
It's broken, but like people still had it. It is what it is.
Hey,
right?
some people draw nice.
They draw crazy. For side, I was 41 in the main.
41 in the main.
It's my favorite number. It's when I play like every tournament, try and beat that number.
Yeah.
For side, I played Pankratops. Card's broken. Card's good versus cash. Card's just good against everything. Again, it's just another big beat stick when you're trying to go for game, going second. And then 3 Kurikara. This card really overperformed, really. I feel like people kind of didn't play around it. Or like because you're playing a big combo deck, you can just force effects and you're gonna still keep going. But as soon as you tribute, you just have a 3,000 monster or 4,500 monster on the board, and now it's easier to get game.
Yeah.
Card's broken. Top 64. My opponent went for a Chimera play and already had their Dragoon, so I was able to just attribute the Chimera, and then that was just enough for game at that point.
Oh Lord.
So he didn't really see it coming.
I'm sure he didn't.
We decided to play 3 Droll. If we're scared of Droll, then we thought we should play Droll. Card was broken. When you see it in the matchups, it's really good in. It's almost just an FTK. And because if you're going second or even first, if you make your board and Droll them, they can't break your board probably. And if you go second, if you Droll them, you're probably just so much easier to kill them. 3 Cosmic. Out of respect for
More my deck.
Trap decks. Just trying to have a card that if the live deck tries to Eradicator, it's just another card you can chain to it, or you can like throw off Lady Labyrinth or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't think I drove this card a lot today, but I mean, that's what it's there for. And then going first, we played Barrier, Fall by the Grave, and then 3 Eradicators.
Oof. I'm so scared of your side deck. I didn't even know how horrifying it was until I seen it now.
Jesus. This card's just broken. I mean, it's just like, I feel like the trap matchup in like Runic, I'm not really trying to like have interactive games. I can, but I don't want to. So like, it's just a free game against those when you activate it. Or if you play against like other decks, you can set up Chaos Angel and then do this, and then there's like very limited outs to get rid of Chaos Angel at that point because it can't be destroyed. It can't be destroyed by activated monster effects. So you just take out all the like board breaking spell effects, and now you're good.
Yeah.
Call by the Grave because I'm scared of Joel. We named the deck No Joel, No Problem.
No Joel, no problem.
Like, if they don't have Joel, we felt like we played through like every hand trap if our hand worked. And that's basically what happened. I didn't get Joel. I got Joel one time, and that time I was able to still double Omega Reps at Barrier, so I was able to win that one.
Jesus Christ.
And then Barrier was our one card that, like, for other combo decks when they played against us, to like set off threats because we felt like they would still have to hand trap us in order to win. Or it's just against Joel, you're able to set it, and then it's like a turn skip for them. We just don't want to die on the backswing.
Yeah.
So that's my side deck. For that.
God, that side deck scared the shit out of me. I should not have even competed with you.
Yeah, I was surprised when you said I put in the Eradicator. You were like, I'm going first, and I'm like, well, damn, then.
Well, damn, it is.
I guess he's going first. I got Eradicator in my deck still. For extra deck, Lightheart, the bridge between Visa Starfrost and the Scareclaw engine, card's broken.
Yeah,
And it's just a free monster again. When a Visa Starfrost on the board, you can bring back from the grave to make Cross Sheep, which is the next card coming up. This is good in your deck because you get a free fusion. Basically, the card that brings the deck is like Vicious Astrolaud. So now you get to summon Vicious Astrolaud with like under here along with the Synchro. Everything gains 700 attack points, plus you get a level 2 tuner back to make another level 10. Dark. A lot of people didn't really see this coming today, to be honest. When I was playing against like Bystial decks, basically, even if they Bystial you, you can still keep going. And now now that if they go Magnuma, you're able to pop their Magnuma, Dark Charmer their Magnuma. Now you have access to your Bystial engine, which, in my opinion, if they're playing Bystials and I get my Bystial engine, my Bystials are probably gonna be more effective than yours. Just because I'm gonna play through it, and then I still make Cross Sheep and still make a board after that.
Yeah.
So it was broken. Getting me to the engine. Apo, I'm not gonna lie to everybody, I freestyle a lot. So like, I'm gonna look at my hand, I'm gonna play, and as soon as I get to a certain point, then I'm like, oh, I kind of know what I want to do. So Apo is like when I get to like the end, and I'm like, oh, there's Vicious Astrolaud, Rebellion, and Cross Sheep. Guess I'll just turn them into Apo. But every time I play this card, it gets Imperamator Dark Lord, and it's annoying.
I flashing fired that thing when I saw you summon. I was like, get that out of here, bro.
This card is in the deck, but I hate it in the deck because it never negates anything. It just gets hit by some card, and I'm like, all right, dude, like, I guess it did its job.
Yeah, it baited everything.
Triage Master. This is just a swap out for a Charge Warrior, and our deck is just gonna draw a card, but it's a light monster, so that means you can make Chaos Angel with this and recharge. So that's like the only thing that makes it better than Charge Warrior in a sense.
Yeah.
Omega. So we put this in on Thursday night because Mark heard that people were doing Omega loops. And so then I was like, yo, just teach me the combo. Even though he taught it to me, I still didn't know what I was doing. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. I didn't know. I was like, I don't know how to do it, bro. And so then I just I literally get to like this, meek, and like a low 4, and I'm like, guess we're just going for a couple cards.
Yeah, hit double Omegas.
So then go for that. But you just, when you start playing, you start just seeing the lines, and it's just like, all right, get a card. You just hope you get a board breaker. Then you're like, all right, bring it back, try and get another card. Hopefully you can hit a board breaker. I think against a cash player last round of day 1, I sniped a Lava Wolf, and then I sniped a Dark Lord no more.
Jesus, he was done.
So after that, he was out of there.
Yeah.
This card is broken, but it's broken in conjunction with his little brother.
Yeah, it's the OG starters, baby.
So basically, a lot of people, when they see you playing Manadium, a lot of people is like, I don't know what your deck does. Like, they're like, oh, I haven't really. They kind of say like, oh, it's not that good, and like they're like, I don't really know what it does. And then you go and you start playing, and they're like, you're doing a lot. And I'm like, yeah, I mean. And then you get to a point where you go, summon this, summon Meek, and they're like, oh, I'm gonna try and hand trap this. And you're like, all right, I'm gonna tribute this off. And they're like, you play real starters?
Tribute it off?
Like, oh, yeah. I'm like, yeah, because the Soul Synchron on that deck, so I'm like, oh, this is free. And then it plays around Nib, plays around a lot of things. I feel like sometimes people get greedy with their Nibs because they're like, oh, there's no point in like nibbing like little dudes.
Yeah.
And so you get to this point, and then it's like, okay, I played around Nib, and now I'm playing through Nib.
That's
and then
crazy.
Usually you end up going into Disbarter, which is probably, to be honest, the most important card in the deck.
That card's crazy.
This card is basically a follow-up. It's a negate. its interaction. It's also the card that helps you play around Dark Lord because you're just trying to bring it back off regain. Card's broken. Also lets you take other people's stuff. I was able to take a Mally at one point and use it with my Room Heart to make a Chaos Angel. Like, just comes up. Card's broken. Realistically, if I don't Omega loop people for 2, the board I'm really trying to make is this Baron, and I'm gonna end up going over this too. These are the 10s I'm trying to put out, and I usually just put them in defense mode and say good luck. I'll literally sit there and like, if you have like board breakers, cool, because if I have the regain, if I have reframing, then like it doesn't matter. But like this board's just kind of hard out because this one will keep them from being destroyed by battle and then unaffected by activated monster effects, and this one's gonna keep them from being banished or destroyed by any other effect. So now you just have a board of big dudes that like kind of hard to deal with. The only deck that didn't care about this was Pearly. They didn't care.
Yeah,
they just went happy. They went happy combos.
Yeah.
But basically, you're able to make this really easily with like VC Starfrost and Recharge, so it comes up. And then Mark told us to play the Ice Shade. Really comes up against the Runic deck.
Bro, I have read that card like 20 times and it still was broken every time.
If they don't play correctly, you're able to banish Runic Fountain. Also, there's not a lot of Runic cards that like don't destroy monsters, I guess, that matter to you. So if you're able to protect your board, it's really good. And then the card Johnny didn't want to see, I guess, when he
I saw him. That shit quick.
The card was solid. I really summoned it like every once in a while. It's just a 15 because sometimes it comes up. It came up once in a while, beats up Bystial, things like that. And I think this card's broken.
Yeah. Inherent summons, baby. I was looking at my inspector board, like, not today, damn.
It's free. It's not once per turn. So, like, one round, somebody sprint bounced it, and I just got back to another Visas and a Rune Heart in my grave, and I was just like, oh, here it is again. And then, so it popped another card. Card's broken. And then it also just a fusion that goes under your cross sheet, so you keep comboing. And that's really the deck. I mean,
yeah, that card's correct.
I wouldn't play it. I probably would. I'll run it back again. I know we said Joel wasn't like the biggest problem, but I think there's games you do play through Joel anyway. But it was fun. I enjoyed it. I like playing the big combo deck for Nationals. I think having multiple lines is really good. So
hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, QB, congratulations on getting top 32. Congratulations for double omegaing me so many times in my life that I forgot it was at 1. And yeah, congrats and thanks for the deck profile, brother.
Appreciate y'all, man.